What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. Welcome back to another video. In this quick guide, I'll be showing you In the Shadow of the Bloodline. I'll activate it, track it, check it on the map, and we need to head across to the Great Hall here, to the Great Hall Flue Flame. I have none of these, so I'll travel somewhat nearby and run across there. So up here and in, we'll finally be over here with Sebastian.
Dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominus speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominus swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominus is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominus's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominus learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominus described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominus that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominus, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominus and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominus trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominus understand. He'll change his mind.
Now, having had this little chat, soon enough we should get a quest from Sebastian and be able to start it. Now, playing a bit more, we get In the Shadow of the Study. We'll need to meet Sebastian outside the Slytherin Common Room, so I'll track it and head across there. So, Slytherin Common Room, we'll head outside and wait.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominus?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominus won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominus.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominus is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Now we'll follow Sebastian to find Ominus.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominus. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominus. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Well, just as well he's listening in.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Well, now we'll need to light braziers. So there's 2 here.
It wasn't you who
These
told me
2
what
already
to
lit.
do.
3 heads.
Maybe we didn't do it fast enough. 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Heading down and in. There's another note on the side here.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
We'll use Reparo on this.
Your family was here.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominus, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way
Lumos.
forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Well, we'll go left, sneak under here maybe,
It closed, and there's more than one gate.
and there's a note here.
Then look.
A brazier to light, and a Slytherin lock.
Focus.
In order to get through this door on the right, we need to select these 2 symbols at the lock. So what looks like an iron and maybe an animal above it. We'll come in here, and we'll punch that in. So the bottom one will be an iron thing, and the one above, an animal. There we go. Now the gate opens.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
So the next door here,
We've got more to solve ahead.
we've got a chest,
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
a note.
Noctua reference.
This door over here, near the entrance that we originally came in, has a circle and some kind of snake on it. We'll try here.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
There we go. It opened. Traveling inside.
Impressive. Nice work.
there's another lock here.
Incendio!
This one I assume is for the one on the other side of the wall. So let's quickly remember those symbols. I think the bottom one was some kind of a triangle. So back in. Bottom one was a triangle, top one was some kind of fish. Alright, let's try that. Oh, and a note. So, bottom one a triangle, top one a fish. There we go. The door opens.
Excellent work.
Heading back around.
Scriptorium.
Lumos.
And in here,
Looks troubling. The gate.
we'll now need to find a way through, but we're locked in here.
Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominus. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominus, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what
Talking
to
to
do.
Sebastian.
Orchard faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominus has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominus's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominus, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
Well, I suppose it's time we learn a dark curse.
To cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominus knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Well, I think I want to cast it.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Well, hopefully this isn't the end of Sebastian, but we'll see.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Well, I'm glad he's fine.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Revelio.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominus, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
That you can.
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominus never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
And over here, an exit to the Slytherin dungeon.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominus, about your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominus.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
And there we go, in the shadow of the study, complete, and now we know Crucio. Great. So, thank you all for watching, my name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.